Hi, I'm Shaz and I'm a Year 2 Sociology student at Goldsmiths.
And I'm Temi. Today we're going to be taking you on a tour of the department.
We're going to be meeting some of the lecturers, showing you some of the research.
And giving you a feel of what it's like to study sociology at Goldsmiths. As we're based in London, there are plenty of opportunities to explore sociology in the real world. I'm here at the South London Gallery to see Alison Rooke and the students from the Art and Urban Change module. So Alison, what are we doing here today?
We've come to South London Gallery to get the students to think about the art gallery's relationship to its neighbours, to the local communities in the context of the gentrification of Peckham.
How do you negotiate these spaces so that they're really used for that public that's supposed to be using them?
So you're not just doing the academic work, but you're also doing it in real life, interacting with the public.
We have a lot of people in the department doing some super interesting research, and that is informing the teaching. And I think the ways that is realised is that the students don't just always have the usual lecture seminar format. They go on walks, they're doing experiments, they're trying out working with photography, they might be working with film. So I'd say we do sociology in a less traditional way. The terminology is often like live sociology, but also like such an interesting city to be studying in. The things that we're studying are all around us, so it's perfect really.
Thank you very much, Alison.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
I'm heading over to my seminar class for my module, The Making of the Modern World, and today I'll be doing a presentation on nationalism.
What does it mean to say that the nation is imagined in relation to his concept of an imagined community? I want you guys to do that in relation to your understanding of Brexit.
So of course the nation is imagined because the members of even the smallest nation will never know all of their fellow members. There's no single way of speaking or living in a country or nation.
I'm about to head into RHB to chat to one of my friends from the course. Hi. Hi. So we are both in our first year of studying sociology. What was your favourite module?
But my favourite is research in culture society. I love it because you pick what you want to research into, what you want to go into, and I learned how to look at data, look at different styles of interviews. I looked at different theorists and it really challenged me a lot.
I really liked the qualitative side of it. It's so broad, even in your everyday life. You can now look at certain things you may see in the news, things that people may think are common sense, but they're actually grounded in some sort of social issue.
I realised from my lectures that I can carry my medical knowledge and that understanding into sociology. My lecturers and my professors really did help, and they gave me that reassurance that if anything, I can come to them.
The Wilmington Tower is where you'll find most of your lecturers and tutors.
They all have regular office hours where you can come in to discuss the course.
Oh yeah, come in.
Hey,
good to see you.
How do you approach teaching sociology?
I want sociology to be fun as well as serious. So I teach this third year option called Why Music Matters for Sociology. It's not really a course that's trying to do a sociology of music, but rather a sociology with music. And so you can come at a sort of social analysis really, on cultural analysis from a slightly different place, or a slightly different angle. So, why is it that, certain instruments are associated with men and others with women? Musical culture becomes a place to understand the performativity of gender.
Thank you so much, Les.
Thanks for coming.
So now I'm about to make my way over to a workshop run by one of our research centres called Methods Lab.
We're interested in arts-based methods, creative methods, collaborative methods. Often sociology works with text, and instead what we're trying to think with is what happens if other kinds of materials become the centre of our research. With glitter, we might think about gender, we might think about age and childishness, we might think about waste, but also glitter's got a really long history in lesbian and gay culture. So I think if you start following glitter, it really kind of opens up lots of issues that we might think about from a sociological perspective.
I really enjoy studying sociology at Goldsmiths because there are a range of modules and the lecturers themselves are engaged in contemporary sociological issues.
It's very interdisciplinary. It brings together politics and anthropology and it combines it into one course. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope that gave you a nice snapshot of what it feels like to be a student here. If you want to learn more about the sociology department, please head over to our website.